We are ready to enter Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia. The Hokies take the field in this electric Enter Sandman entrance. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, Dave Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with Coach Franklin before the game. He told me that his quarterback deserves all of the Heisman attention that he is receiving. We have seen what he's been able to do through the air. He is top 5 right now in the country in passing touchdowns, and he continues to improve in his ball security. I believe he belongs in that conversation for Heisman Trophy, but we'll keep you posted. This could change the course of the season, but right now, he is on track to hear his name called in New York. Nice?
Holly, thank you. From inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. They'll run it to the right. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's Sellers to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Sellers from the gun on third down. He'll pull it down. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Sellers on the play action. The sure hands, it's Hairston. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Throwing Sellers. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Tar Heels offense will now get its first chance with the football. To throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's York. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
Finding some room. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the first punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He'll run it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Line gets set, 1st down. The give to Davis. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wideout. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to run it, and he's still running after the move. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The hand to the running back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Sellers. Makes the catch. It's Sellers. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Hairston. Knocked off his feet. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Good right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again last drive. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense. Breaks a tackle and he might go. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to it. There's a little room there. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Here's Sellers to throw. Pulls it in. It's Sellers. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Caught in the backfield, it's Sellers. Could not make his way to the corner. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Again, it's Sellers. Finds his big tight end. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. He picks up the first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Tight end now in motion. They go play action with Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. Big play for this offense as they get into the 32. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Moving away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. In the red area, it's Davis. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Complete. And he'll be brought down. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Fires quickly. Touchdown, Hokies! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly and got the big first down.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Under fire. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down, and you don't see the defense.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and gone.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him this time. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Here comes the heat. And they got it. There is a man still, and here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get there. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The run from the shotgun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Going for the big play. He's got it down the field. He'll work his way down to the 28.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Gets it to him on the screen. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! He got it back corner of the end zone.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. The run inside, it's Davis. He's past the 30. Ripping through the defense. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book, 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin our wraparound with ECU taking on the Army Black Knights. And it's the home team in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Back now to your game in Blacksburg. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He'll throw on third down. Bringing the heat. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Plucks it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Tar Heels will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pressure coming. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly.
Maybe a crease. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Finds a man on the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Tar Heels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Trying to barge in. Touchdown, UNC! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
And we've seen this offense, man, that they've featured the running game, and he's done a good job of making plays, breaking tackles, being a big part of it. Now, what do? Try to slide this in here. Make it look like a little bit of run. Slow down those linemen that go upfield really fast. Slip it to him. Try to make a big play. But to me, it's more about just trying to give this guy the ball in space so he can do more damage.
To the ground. He's got it again. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. The option, the keeper, breaks the tackle.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Throwing, Sellers. Looking for his man. Finds a man on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air, it's Sellers. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The screen, he's got wheels. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Flips it out to the back. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The Hokies will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They start the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Spins away from the defender. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sellers. The screen. He can go. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air on 2nd down. He's going to take off. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running inside. It's French. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the 1st down.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They've got to